Previously on Maybe the Chosen Ones.
Leaving Kolm, the party traveled east toward the town of Zemla, home to the mountain dwarves and the Sacred Shield clerical militia.
On their way, a basilisk attacked them and petrified Finnegan.
After beating back the basilisk, the others quickly brought Finn to the Sacred Shield healers, who used the divine power of Einsof to restore him.
Continuing their kindness, the Sacred Shield allowed the party to rest the night in their barracks, which revealed a wanted poster for Udan.
In the morning, they stopped by the ancestral home to find a statue of Eris, someone from Finn's past.
After learning more of Eris from the ancestral daughter dwarf, the party set out for another village in Gora.
The Call of Or, Heart of Tannin. The world of Tannin is home to 12 realms, protected and ruled by the Dragon Guardians. For centuries, it has been ravaged by the ever-growing Shroud of Darkness. Just when it seems that all hope is lost, 4 heroes, destined to save the world, answer the celestial calling of light set before them.
Gregor McConnor, the fierce half-elf fighter.
Udan Jadan, the spirited human bard.
Finnegan Stumblebatch, the quick-witted and wizardly gnome.
Dryodalis, the loyal Eladrin paladin.
What lies ahead on this epic adventure for these heroes? Who are, maybe, the chosen ones. For our listeners, just to put into perspective the timeline of this podcast, the Minnesota stay-at-home order has recently lifted for the first phase of the order lifting during the 2020 COVID crisis.
Hey.
So when you're listening to this 30 years from now, you'll know that you're listening to history.
We've gone through trauma, ladies and gentlemen, okay?
Between episode numbered this and episode numbered the one before this, no time will have passed for the listener.
We are
but
different
we have
people
We're
now. We're new.
What are the numbers on these weird rocks, man?
They tell you your future.
So, and it's like morning, so.
Yeah, it's daytime.
So we get.
Alright,
We
so
get
it's
to
gonna take
Pochva?
you to get to Pochva. It's gonna take you half a day. You're gonna get there by around 2 p.m.
I slot my weapons into their sheaths on my horse. Feeling
Nice.
kitted out.
So we come to Pochva.
Yeah, so you approach Pochva. It is a simple village, just on flat soil and earth. Just kind of, it's at a higher elevation, but it's not. You're kind of on a plateau a bit.
There's like a main street.
And the road goes right through the village. You're here in this town.
So I see here there's a goat pen in this village, and I think I hear them, and I light up a little bit, and I kick my horse, and I kick my horse's flanks and head off to look at the goats.
Because we're coming from here anyway, so we're gonna pass it by.
As you approach the goat pen, you see sitting on a bench next to the goats a young woman, a human female.
Morning.
Good morning.
Hello.
Hello.
Are these your cows?
Are these goats my cows? No.
Goats!
They're very large.
Yes, they're
goats.
mountain goats.
Oh.
They're the to get anything further north of here, you need the goats to travel the mountains. But yes, good day. And she looks down and she's just reading a book.
What's the book?
Oh, it's a.
Yeah, what book?
It's a.
I'm suddenly sitting on her like a porch swing chair, like next to her, looking at the book.
I don't think you'd like it. It doesn't have any pictures.
How can you read this? There's no picture.
Wow.
It's time you start paying it. It's time to go your head out of these books and start paying attention to more important things.
What happened to you just now?
No, see, actually, I was committed to role-playing
Yes,
Gregor differently after Campy and after his sickness, but, like, I just can't resist these opportunities
bouncing
where
back and
you
forth.
introduce strange new women,
It's your nature.
and,
That's alright.
and, like, I want to have fun with
You
them.
are- You are very, very
No.
beautiful.
Is
People
she?
don't
I
change
didn't even
overnight.
No,
Yes,
not
so she is.
Hey,
She is
hey,
a.
that doesn't mean that you haven't learned. You are complex and multidimensional.
Yeah.
The whole sitting next to her on the bench, no, I don't do that, but I do ask her what she's reading, because I'm genuinely curious.
As a
Yeah.
quick physical description, she is wearing a long blue dress. She's a very, very, not a lot of, not ornate. She's a very simple woman and reading a book, and she explains to you that it's a love story and an adventure about brave people doing great things. And
Is that weird book where, like, the best part is in chapter 3, right at the very beginning, so there's still, like,
sword fights, magic
hundreds of
spells.
pages, and it just is never as good as what happens on chapter 3?
actually, in this book,
Ringing a bell to anyone else?
in this book,
It's like the
Did you
climax.
Did you mean
In-
to make
in
that
a-
fun?
What?
ringing
Ring
a bell.
Ring a bell. Oh my gosh, no I did not. Oh, isn't this amazing?
Wow.
It's my favorite part. Sorry.
She like finds out there's the plot twist at chapter 3.
You-
Like, what?
Hey, listeners, this is all of our favorite part of the podcast, but because you'll see.
It's mine. Wow.
Anyway, is it that book?
Yes, it's a.
It's that book.
It's
that
not.
book.
It's that book. But actually, I feel like a lot of people just decide not to read past chapter 3 because how can it get better than this? But it's got an odd pattern where every 3 chapters there's just like another climactic moment that's way better. Every 3 chapters.
What's the book called? Where can I get the copy?
It's called Adventures in Threes.
Love that.
Alright. So, you said we need goats?
If you go further north than here, yes.
We seek the darkness.
Yes. Anything amiss?
Seek the darkness.
Mm-hmm.
And she immediately closes her book and brightens up. And she said, "Why? Why do you seek the darkness?"
Because we vanquish it.
You do? Is this true? And she looks to all of you, hopefully.
And I look at her.
Yeah.
Could it be?
Yep.
I shoot off a couple of finger guns.
Ah.
And I smile as best I'm able, but it looks like I got gas.
Is he all right?
Oh yeah, he's fine. He's good. So.
Yes, the darkness.
Yeah.
Well, our ancestral home. I would say about a month ago, the prince who lives there, he stopped coming to town. He stopped all visits. People didn't hear from him, and anyone who's tried to go investigate to see what happened, they don't come back. Except for we have a local hunter, and he claims to have seen the castle, but he's full of it. So.
What's his name? Y'all know what it is.
His name is.
Come
Y'all
on.
already know what it is.
His name is Gassid.
That name gives me gassy. Gassy.
Wow.
And,
Both spelled.
A hunter, you say. Well, no one hunts like us.
What?
Isn't it Gaside?
I'm just looking at how you spelled it, man.
Well, I think it's a Russian.
Gaside.
Milady, would you say this is a quiet little town, quiet village every day like the one before?
I'd say everything's quite repetitive, yeah. And as you guys are talking, you see, you hear, and it causes your physical attention to be turned to the door of the tavern as a tall, broad-shouldered, long, black, flowing-haired man basically punches down the door, and he steps out, and he looks up at you all, and his eyes
focus on the girl, and he says, "Good morning, Rosa."
Matt can't handle it.
Rosa?
And she just, "Good morning." And then he forcefully walks up to her, but then he stops when he walks past Gregor, and he turns to you, and you're like, you're really short, never mind. But he looks
I'm
at
on my horse.
Oh, dang.
So you're above him.
Yes.
Yes.
And he looks up at you, and he just kind of scowls.
I could beat you in a fight. I was just thinking of saying that quietly to my friend Udon here, but I'll say it to you.
And
face.
he just turns to you and just laughs. As if.
He's a lightweight champion of the world.
He's kind of a big deal.
I will put my money on him, boy.
Lightweight and featherweight. 2 belts.
He's super
First in
light.
history.
He's light.
But I'd rather not fight you, and I'd rather have you fight with us against something called the darkness, which we hear has been plaguing these lands. We could use a good strong arm like you.
I am the defense of the darkness here. I don't need you.
No, that's...
What can you do exactly?
Kill everything that I want to.
We hear you've seen some sort of prince. Was that right? I
The
The prince
Ancestral.
from the castle?
Yes.
Yes, he's dead.
I'm sorry.
Are you sure?
I checked it out myself. There's no prince there.
Which
Just a bunch of trash and crappy things and dust and some growling.
Rosa, is this man trash, and you want us to kill him?
Is this the garbage man?
We got you.
You know, I'm not.
Does he heckle you, hassle you,
He's
force you into
annoying.
marriage?
He's annoying, but he's fine.
They always say
the
that,
way
and then
like
they
you
send
are
your
for
father
finding the
to
Exactly.
an insane asylum.
You know, excuse me, sir. We
Always
were actually
do.
having a private conversation here with our friend Rosa, so if you could just, continue on your way, we'll keep talking to her.
Sorry, but she's my girlfriend.
Is this
Really?
true now?
I'm
See,
gonna check with Rosa.
Rosa kind of, just under her breath, you hear her just go.
Well.
Okay.
Y'all, I'm feeling like I want adventure in the Great Wide somewhere, and I want it more than I can bear. So
I'm
let's
feeling
go
that
back
too.
to the
I'm with you, I'm sorry.
When Side came over, Shy came out, slithered on my shoulder, and then just did that little hiss chameleon thing that Pascal does.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's kind of a bit of a confrontation now going on between
Do fisticuffs.
Gregor and...
There's some huffing and puffing, yeah.
You could do fisticuffs.
We are going to confront this darkness. We're going to go to that castle. Do you want to come with us and help us or not?
I think I don't like you.
I don't like you either.
Let's fight.
wow.
Oh my gosh.
Udon with her sword draws
fighting.
a large square in the dirt for them to for the boundaries for the fight. Like if we're gonna do this right.
Weapons or armor? What do you want, Cassie?
No weapons, no armor.
Oh dang.
Bare naked or
I said no weapons or armor, not no clothes.
pants?
Oh, God.
Just pants.
Just pants.
Oh my gosh.
Is this one-on-one?
For our listeners in Britain, trousers.
Trousers.
What are you doing? Fights like Gregor. One fights like Gregor.
No one's. She's as incredibly
Thick
thick
as
as Gregor,
Gregor.
and Townsend.
Now, ladies, I want you ladies to know that you are seeing Gregor totally shirtless and scarred and tatted and shredded
Wow.
in all of his lean 140-pound glory.
Okay.
I think that's
it's
what
less
lightweight
than
is.
now.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
140 to 160 pounds
Yeah.
or something. Okay.
Got it.
Alright, roll initiative.
Oh my gosh, this is actually happening.
Wow.
Oh
You
wow.
got this, Gregor.
That'll be a
Want a little
14.
bardic inspiration?
Nope, he doesn't need it. Dawson,
Right, I
Gregor
don't
goes
want it.
first.
Alright.
Gregor!
He was the featherweight and the lightweight. That's right, lightweight. So that's what I am too. Yeah, only person in history to hold 2 belts at the same
Do you
time.
have your belts with you?
No, they're back in Deshret. When you summoned me from the ore, you wouldn't let me take them
I
away.
said grab what you needed. Didn't I?
You did.
I don't
Did I?
remember.
You know, my memory.
I should have strapped them across me. What was I thinking? All right. Anyway.
We'll get them there.
Yeah.
All
we'll
right.
go
So
back
I'm gonna
to
make
That's dang it.
14.
And it's
Okay, and then 1 plus my strength plus proficiency, so that's a 7.
Alright.
Every strike will be 7 damage because it's 1
Yeah.
plus your strength plus proficiency. So I straight jab and
Nice.
Now his
There you go,
turn.
Gregor.
yeah, 14 to hit.
that hits.
Okay, and then the damage is what again?
It's
1
1
plus your
plus strength mod and then your proficiency. No, sorry, not for the damage.
Yes. Don't add it to damage. That's true. So subtract 2 points from what I told you.
Or add 2 to
Yeah.
yourself.
You take 3 damage.
Okay, I barely feel it. he just graces my chin, but I basically block it.
Oh my gosh, we're like cheering him on, eating popcorn.
Yeah, at this moment,
Woo!
a very just pathetic looking
Ah.
human guy comes up to the edge of the ring and he's just like, "Oh, you got it, Gaston!"
21 to hit.
Not Gaston.
Yes.
Gaside.
Decide. Okay. I'm about to commit gaside. All right. 21 to hit.
That was nice. Yes.
And then 7. No, sorry. 5 damage.
Okay.
I just am plowing at this guy. Like, I am unrelenting. Like, blows.
Yeah, get him, Gregor!
Yeah, come on now.
All
He
right.
can barely keep his face covered.
13.
And I slip in. Okay, 13. That defender wins.
Yeah.
24.
Yes.
And, yep. I do a roundhouse kick.
Yeah.
To the side.
He's not too happy, but then kind of swings his right hook around and gets you.
Okay, so he's just barely next to my chin again, and I'm like laughing at this point.
Oh.
And I back up for a flying knee. And that's gonna be a 13.
Yeah, that's.
Okay, I
There's a new
sprint
sheriff
at
in
him,
town. Gassy boy.
and I jump, and I flying knee, and break right through. Well, he's not even guarding, because he doesn't know how to do a proper stance. And I clap him right on the chin.
He's like so out of it now. He's just like, whoa.
Oh my gosh, he's
No.
flagging.
You brought this on
Finish
yourself.
He's totally
Finish him
gassed.
off.
14 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
Okay, so 3 damage, and he's just like, oh god. And he's just wobbly.
You're doing it, Peter. You're winning.
20 to hit. Dirty 20.
Yes.
5.
He's just like,
I just.
he has, both of his eyes are swollen
Oh my
shut,
gosh.
his ears are both bleeding,
Oh.
Just hook.
he just
hook,
can't
jab,
even,
jab.
and he goes again, and he misses.
I duck and I clinch and I start kneeing him in the
Oh!
chest, in the abdomen repeatedly, and that's gonna be a 16 to hit, so that hits.
Yep.
5.
He falls to the ground, and you get down, and you're just still like awkwardly kneeing his unconscious body.
Well, it's not.
That's a knockout.
I don't know that you can.
Ding, ding, ding.
You don't really knee bodies. You just go down and you keep beating their face while they're on the ground.
You're kneeing him with your fists.
Gregor,
Yes.
you won.
And
No, he's not knocked out
No,
yet.
he is. He is 100% knocked out.
This is the short little
He
guy.
has.
like,
Yeah, I-
fan.
He is.
Yeah!
He is concussed horribly, and this little pathetic man is just like kneeling over him and like fanning his face and Gizzy is
Udon
not waking up.
steps out, and the lightweight champion of whatever this crap town is.
Pochva.
Pochva is Graham McConnor.
He's
And
our
I just like
friend.
quick take a random belt that I'm wearing
Oh.
off, and I'm like,
And your pants fall down. Your pants fall down.
no, I have like 12 belts on.
Oh yeah.
And I'm gonna start shooting fire bolts at that little guy's feet,
Oh no!
Oh
chasing him off.
Oh no!
Yeah.
How'd you like that, Rosa? We beat the bully.
Well, Joe, I would just like to say this fight, it was so easy. And I point at Rosa and I say, "Who's your boyfriend now?"
no!
Not that guy.
He wasn't. No one's. I'm single.
Really?
Well, after that performance, do you still want to be? She
I
sees my sweaty, lean body.
I don't really like violent people.
What do you like?
What are you into? Are you into short boys?
No.
I'm more into living candlesticks.
I have a. I've got a thing for the prince.
Oh, it's alright.
Now the prince is dead, and I'm not. Hey, now forget you. This fight was for Calais, and I dropped the
Hey,
mic.
yeah, we're gonna go check on him. We're gonna find your prince.
Okay.
Yeah. Can we just go up there?
I'm gonna come with you.
I'm good.
Do you have any skills?
Goat riding.
I do have skill with a blade.
Oh, good. Okay,
Well,
then you can go. Very handy. We don't want to have to protect you.
No, of course not.
Do we need? We don't want you to get in the way. No
So we're gonna need the goats, but
For your own safety.
okay. I do have one request. And then she leads you to a little hut, kind of on the side of the
Right,
goat ring,
Okay.
and calls out, Atala, come here for a moment. This Atala female, another human female in her mid-30s, walks out of the hut and oh Rosa, yes. What can I do for you? These new good friends of mine, they're gonna help me find out what happened.
I'm toweling off my sweat.
We need goats. We need mountain goats to get up to the castle. Can you help us?
Need goats. Okay.
And Atala
Just repeating what she said.
Atala looks at you guys and she says, I will give you guys whatever you need. I'm wondering, one of my goats is missing. The youngest newborn. She wandered off and I can't find her and I'm afraid that she's lost, but if you guys can,
were sheep, it would be different.
if you guys can find her, and it will be treacherous trying to climb the mountain. I know that she's not far. I hope.
Point us in the right direction.
Yeah. So she points kind of up a goat path, a goat herd path.
I
up
start
the-
heading up. Let's
yeah.
go find that goat.
Okay.
It's a baby goat.
Just started the
Quest
quest.
book.
Catch a ride, mountain.
Gotta catch 'em all. Here's our mounts.
We did catch ride grassland, right?
What?
Yep, that was our horses.
How long is this trail that we're taking right now?
It leads probably about a half mile up into an open area.
I'm gonna take my pony.
Your pony cannot traverse the mountain goat path.
Finnegan runs off, delays the journey by probably about 10 minutes because he has to untether his horse, brings it back to where we're all disembarking, and casts spider climb on Byron the pony.
Shut
God is
up.
good.
What? Shut up. Are you serious? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's rad.
Finnegan, why have you ever thought you weren't the most amazing wizard in the world?
You are! You really, really are.
Roll perception checks, looking for any signs of this little goat. Thank you.
20.
18.
Okay, so you all notice a tiny, faint little set of hoof prints, going up the path further.
I sniff the ground.
Yeah,
Lick the dirt.
You guys are able to follow this subtle path and maybe roll. Give me one more perception check. It's a long, winding path.
Oh jeez, 14.
16.
10.
26.
Whoa!
Finnegan on his spider climbing pony takes charge and says,
Climbing over rocks that I don't really need to cross.
and you're able to find the hidden path, and you take it going in the opposite direction that a lot of you would have thought to go, so which is good that you don't get lost in the mountains. And you come to a clearing, and you hear the pathetic, frightened bleating of a kid goat, and you hear a bunch of snarling,
Use my dragon
growling
as
sounds, and you see 5 wargs.
Oh.
What?
And
Circling around a little.
around a little kid goat.
Do I have time to cast a spell?
Yes.
I cast levitate.
On the goat?
on the goat.
Oh, such a good idea. Do it.
Oh
Finnegan!
my gosh, that's our gnome.
Okay.
Oh, our horses stayed.
It's the
Did
saving
Looney go?
throw depends entirely on whether or not the creature is willing.
Not unwilling.
Its stupid
Okay.
goat brain is probably thinking, boy, I wish I could fly right now.
I believe I can fly.
Okay. All right. The goat lifts up.
I believe. It's post Magoat. I believe.
That's
20 feet
amazing.
out of harm's way.
Okay. It floats straight up 20 feet in the air.
The wargs are like.
Jump. and
Important
snap.
point.
That
Byron
was.
no longer has spider climb.
Oh.
That's
don't-
great. The wargs see this happen and look around confusedly and see you guys, so roll initiative.
I rolled a 10. Loon got a 4.
14.
11.
19.
Just so you guys know, Rosa did not come with you
To the goat.
to the goat.
Okay, so who's first, Josh?
You.
Ooh, really? Really? I have my spells back because we slept. I run to this board. Oh no. Oh no! Oh dear God above!
Good.
So what did you do?
Use your
Wait.
I have inspiration! 16 to hit.
Yes. Which one are you attacking?
This one, and I'm
Okay.
doing Thunder Smite. Okay, so it is for my 6 slashing
Okay.
and 3 acid, and then Thunder Smite. That's 10 thunder damage, and then it has to do a strength saving throw or be pushed 10 feet back and not prone into that guy.
13.
That's my spell. That's still decent.
Okay, so defense wins.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay, now it is Finnegan's turn.
Okay. I am going to target 3 of the wards and cast magic missile, 1 dart for each of them.
Whoa. Probably just do the front 3, I'm guessing. Or
Which ones?
2, 3, 5.
So that's 2 damage for warg number 1,
Warg number 2.
Okay.
Warg
And
number
then-
3.
and then 4 damage,
Warg number 5.
4 damage again.
Gregor McConnor.
I will charge to the badly wounded one and give it the old one too with my sword. I brought my sword up into the mountains, and that is going to be a 13 to hit.
Does not hit.
Oh, bummer.
Okay, now it is work number 2. Megan is going to turn to attack you.
Okay. Would your disadvantage work at that point?
I am within 5 feet of you, so yeah.
I have to attack
yes,
with disadvantage.
yes, you do.
17.
No. I have 18 with my shit.
We're done.
Different. I'll do a sword, exotic, dagger, double whammy. 13 to hit. 13.
That does not hit.
Okay, the dagger. That's even worse, but I'm gonna use one of my lucky points. Okay, 18.
Yeah. Which one are you going for?
I'm going for this
2.
guy right here.
Number 2.
Just 4 then.
Okay. This one charges Udon.
This one?
Yep.
Number 1?
Yep.
Okay.
22 to hit.
Does that hit? Yeah, that hits. Hold on.
Oh, darn. 7 piercing damage. And then also please make a strength saving throw for me.
7.
7?
Yeah.
Alright, you have been knocked prone.
She's on her cape. My cape.
Okay, okay, Warg 4 spins around and to come around and
This one?
flank and attack Gregor.
Wow, they're just surrounding us. My gosh.
24 to hit. 10 piercing and make a strength save for me.
Okay, that is a 25.
Okay, you're fine. Warg 3 attacks you, Megan.
And disadvantage though. It's Gregor's right there.
Okay, it misses. Now it's Loon's turn. Which one's she attacking? Number 1?
Yeah.
She did not succeed.
Okay. Now it is number 5 who's gonna come around and attack Gregor.
Oh my gosh.
This is not what I expected when I went off to search for a goat. A floating, kicking, bleeding goat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and while all this,
Upside down.
while all this has been going on, the goat's been trying to get to ground,
Oh.
and it's just kind of floating around, and it's upside down,
Oh.
and its tongue is like hanging out. 21 to hit. Yes.
Yeah, that is.
Good. So you're getting beat up on.
I'm gonna roll that saving throw right now.
Oh,
Nat 20.
sick.
What a waste.
9 piercing damage.
Okay. Just getting bit in the
Oh
arm.
my gosh. So what do
And
you
now it is Dry's turn.
I guess I'm gonna do just smash the one in front of me, number 3,
Okay.
with my battle axe.
Great.
18 to
Yes.
hit. Okay, and then I'm gonna do D8. 5 slashing.
Tell me the story.
Okay, so I come down with my acid battle axe and I just go right into its gut. It just
Acid.
falls over.
Cut through it.
Burning.
But again,
Okay. Are any of the wolves close next to each other?
warps
Yes.
and yes.
The 2 right by Gregor
Okay.
are next to each other.
And the 2 right by
I'll target.
Drya.
Yeah, I'll target the ones right next to Gregor
Okay.
with acid splash.
Nice.
Alright, 4 and
Now
5.
Good thing you have that acid.
resistance.
Yeah.
Baby, it's an alley-oop now.
With a bubble of acid hovering over my head, I'm gonna just chuck it at those 2 wolves, and they have to make a dexterity saving throw.
12.
Nope.
Okay, so number 4 takes full damage, and number 5 takes full damage too.
Alrighty.
Burn them.
Roll that.
Burn them. Acid.
Damage roll was a 1.
Okay, so 1 damage. Gregor McConnell.
Okay, yeah, the 2 that are next to me, I am going to swipe at.
4. 4. Yeah.
14.
4? Yeah, that hits.
Roll 4.
8.
It's like
Plus, I'm gonna roll a menacing attack.
Okay.
Well, first of all, let's get that extra damage. Okay, so 10 damage is total I deal to that work number 4.
Okay.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
14.
Shoot! You beat it. Never mind. Nothing happens.
Okay.
I was trying to make you
It's his
fear.
turn.
Okay, now it is warg number 2, which is alive. So it's gonna
This one.
Yep. It's gonna attack Udon.
You're just like on the ground cutting off a ravaging wolver.
Only 11 to hit.
Misses?
Okay,
Or
Udon, it's your
misses. Okay, first I'm gonna stand up. And then I try and stab that boy with number 2. I'm gonna use my inspiration. 17.
Yeah.
5 damage. And then with my exotic dagger, 15 to hit.
Yes.
And that is 5 damage.
Okay, now it is warg number 1 who's gonna attack you, Udon. 14 to hit.
That's not it.
Yeet. Okay,
Yeah.
now it is warg number 4 who's gonna attack Gregor. With a dirty 20.
Oh, X hits.
7 damage.
Okay.
And the
Strength save is 10.
okay, you are prone. Yeah. Loon's turn.
Loon's going for number 1. She rolls a 19. 7 damage. Uh-huh.
Warg number 5 attacks Gregor.
On the ground.
Wait, no. So it would have advantage, but disadvantage because I'm staying next to him, so it would just be a normal roll.
You should have had.
Yeah, just 1 roll.
Yep.
Yeah. So with his
I
1
should
roll.
have had disadvantage the last time too. When the wolf attacked me.
Oh yeah, you're right.
But that's fine. We missed it.
Okay. Well, I rolled.
I was not paying attention to her. I was like, what? You had to
I got
tell the
17
wolf
plus-
that yeah, right.
To hit? Yep, that hits.
Come on,
Oh well,
wolf.
it's over 20 to
Works.
hit
Yeah,
technically.
okay.
7 damage again, and now it's Drya's turn.
Like, what health are you at?
I'm at 6.
That's a fun number.
You know what? I, being a paladin healer,
Inspired by Thumb.
yeah, I'm gonna do
Yeah.
my job. I'm gonna reach down. Can I also pull him up as my action while I heal him?
It's like a little bruise from that fight with Gastine, and that I was like so puffed up. That was such an easy fight, and now these like 500-pound wargs are
Yeah.
just
Ripping it.
buffeting me.
So can I like reach down and lay on
okay,
hands
this
and just
hurts.
kind of pull him
Ouch,
up as my
I need
action?
Yes.
Okay,
It's your
so
full action.
I'm
yes.
reaching down,
Mhm.
take your hand, pull you up, and then lay on hands for 20 hit points. That's my whole pool. But
Oh, gotcha.
wow.
I haven't felt this good since Thumb touched me.
Finnegan, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Magic Missile again. I'm gonna do it as a 2nd level spell slot.
Oh,
So you're gonna hit all.
all 4.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
Nice.
1 for each one.
Okay, so
Okay.
for number 1.
That's 4 damage.
Okay. Number 2.
3 damage.
Okay. Number 4.
3 3 damage again.
Okay, number 5.
3 damage again.
Okay.
Raising my arms and shooting bolts into the sky, honing
I think
in
it's
on the
always like the
on the
little
four
things that
dwarves.
we fight that give us.
Gregor McConnor's turn.
Is it? I'm gonna finish what I started with Warg 4. Bollocks. That's a 12.
That misses.
But I'm gonna use my inspiration.
This is our inspirational fight. We're all
Same.
using it.
Oh,
I hate
my.
when that
It also
happens.
misses.
Oh.
Action surge.
Oh my gosh.
And that's worse.
That also misses.
Oh my! I just used inspiration and action surge. Sing.
It's okay, Gregor. Calm down.
Morg number 2 attacks Udon, because that's what he's been doing. Nat 20.
Doesn't hit.
Yes. Which word is going for her?
2.
Oh.
11 piercing damage.
What is this? The varsity? I mean, the JV team? Junior varsity? Can't even make a good joke about it.
And also, yeah, so that was 11 damage. And also, please do for me the favor
Strength
of rolling a strength save.
I imagine every attack is them
11.
just launch themselves out.
You're not prone. Now it's your turn.
Well then, brush off my hurt ego. I stand up and I cast Shatter for these two boys. So they need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, 1 fails. 2 also fails.
Good.
Wow.
What a
15 thunder damage.
both of them?
Oh
Yes.
yeah! Blow their
Hey.
ears out!
Tell me 2 stories.
Dude!
I say enough of this messing around. And I remember my magic. And I say, oh yeah.
I can do magic.
I forgot I'm super powerful in BA. So I cast Shatter, and I like do the thing where I like put my hands out and like a siren.
Yell
and,
at
like,
them. Yeah.
Except no sound comes out of my mouth because you guys don't hear it, and it just erupts inside their brains, and blood pools out of their ears, and then they.
Yeah. Okay, so it's just 4 and 5 left.
Number 4, attacking Gregor.
With disadvantage.
17 to hit.
Oh.
No.
Okay.
Whoa. Oh, you got 18 too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now it's Loon.
Loon runs over here.
Each
and
word
just-
4.
Number 4 jumps on 4 with her claws of death.
Okay.
Dang it. She gets a 5.
Ha! She misses. Orc 5 attacks Gregor.
Oh,
Disadvantage.
No.
And rolls 15 plus that. Dirty 20.
Yeah, hits.
Okay, so that's gonna be roll that strength save.
Good fail.
Okay, you're not prone and you take 9 damage.
Good thing
Nine
I
piercing.
healed you. You'd be dead.
I am dead.
Yeah, geez.
What?
No,
I was gonna say you were 26, bro.
Now it's freaking Dry, I guess.
This is why I heal my friends.
Dry, go.
Work. Yeah, I guess I'll just go for 4 with my battle axe. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
18 to hit.
Yeah. It is.
Voldemort.
With 8 slashing and 4 acid. So 12 total. 12
On which
damage. For 4. Number 4.
Tell me a story.
I cut into its face with the acid blade.
And it's like, it knocked me
melting.
prone and I was holding it off with my shield and you just...
Not my friend Gregor, lightweight champion of the Tannin.
I love you.
Finnegan.
It does.
Finnegan.
Alright.
Finnegan.
Kill him again. 1.
Number 5.
Awesome. Okay, I will cast one more magic missile. All 3 darts directed
Yeah.
at a single warg.
Sick.
12 damage total.
Gregor.
I stand up and I just have it. Something cool, but I just hack at it for its
Did you stand up?
Yep, 19 hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And that'll be 11 points of damage.
Hey, Gregor.
Yes.
Tell me a story.
I stand up, all its companions are dead. When I face this final Worgen as it howls and runs at me, I just hold out the point of my sword and jab it right deep down into its throat, and it gargles.
Okay. And it falls dead. And the baby goat kid is floating 20 feet above you.
I push at it like a balloon.
20 feet above you.
Oh, no. We all like panting and bloody like look up at it.
Oh.
And it's still hanging upside down with its long tongue just drooping out.
It's kind of a beautiful image of all of us all bloody and tired looking at this goat yelling and kicking in the air.
Yeah. I will end the spell, which causes it to float gently back towards the ground
Udon
at a safe, comfortable distance. At speed, I mean.
At a safe, comfortable distance. 6 feet.
Yeah, so it stays exactly there. No.
Great. It floats down and it's happy.
Meh.
I sit on it.
Oh,
and
it's
say,
a baby goat.
Oh, no.
It's a baby.
And you deal 20 points of damage to it and it dies.
It is a mountain goat and they're huge, so the baby goat would probably be the size of like a dog.
Oh, I want to pet it. Can I pet the goat?
Mm-hmm.
It bites you.
It's actually very affectionate.
Oh. So do we take it back to the village?
Yeah.
Animal handling.
Okay.
That one.
It sniffs your hand and in its own goat way is just like, God, has this guy ever taken a bath? And like runs away from you.
Be blood from Besides face.
It's lots of things.
Udon, exhausted, she's like, frick, like, we like go through how many dungeons, and then we go get some effing goats and
We didn't do any dungeons today.
I know. But like previously when they do. And she's like, we literally take on darkness everywhere we go,
Yeah.
and we're just like trying to freaking go.
We're superheroes.
Hey, I clasp you on the shoulder. You fought inspirationally today.
Not inspirationally enough.
Yeah, because we all used our inspiration and didn't get it.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the village. I could use a pint.
I could use a pint and see how lonely Rose is feeling. No, I'm done with that life. Who am I kidding? Let's get a pint.
Let's get a pint.
Okay, so you guys successfully make it back down the path to... Oh, wait! Matt, did you cast Spider Climb on your pony again?
You're out of slots.
Are you?
We're gonna have to short rest
I don't
here in
wanna
the woods.
I don't want to say I was like short-changing you guys during the battle, but I saved one spell slot.
I love that. Wow. We're out there taking damage on the front line. For your dang pony to
Fins, I think,
climb some rocks.
Okay, you,
And I'm thinking, how am I gonna get home?
You successfully get back down with your pony. And you deliver the baby goat.
I want to hold it.
You hold
as
it.
I deliver it.
And you arrive, and Rosa's talking with Atala, and Atala like just stops and looks and sees the goat, and she's like, "Oh, thank you so much," and she lovingly takes it from your arms, and Rosa smiles gratefully at you, and Atla looks at you all, and pauses for a moment, and she says, "Pints on me tonight."
Let's go get him.
I just realized the tavern is named Besides Tavern.
We walk in and he's sitting there in a chair going, who does he think he is? Always meddled with the wrong man.
You do walk in, but despite the scene that all of our listeners have painted in their heads from Disney's Beauty and the Beast, you see,
including me, Josh.
You see Geside, and he is at the bar, slumped over, super drunk, and his little buddy is there trying to console him, but Geside is like
icing his forehead,
pushing him away. He's so wasted and depressed that he doesn't even see you guys coming.
He doesn't have a big chair to sit on?
Nope.
See, this is the real difference between Guest and this guy.
Gaston had a chair.
Who can hold their liquor.
Yeah.
That's true.
Well, I will say there was a lot of booze. Like a tremendous amount of, like, there's so much alcohol.
So we go get our own drinks and we all sit together at a table. Yeah.
and you
It's been a
drink.
long time.
I
And,
feel like it's like the end of Return of the King when all the hobbits go home and they're just like sitting in the place together and they just all look at each other quietly and smile.
Yeah, except the difference between that and this is you guys are like a month into your journey.
We're tired. We are tired.
1/3 of the way through a region, and then we've done that. We'll be 3/12 of a region. Long haul. What did Rosa and Atlas say to us?
So,
right there again?
Atla actually she buys she pays for rooms for you guys for the night. Rosa, she walks in, she sees Kasaid, and she just and she just says, I'm sorry, I can't be in here.
No,
with
it's okay.
him. I'm gonna go to bed. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
We'll set out first thing in the morning.
Okay, see you at first light.
Atlas in her 30s, you said?
Yeah, she's 35.
Is she a widow or what?
Just a single goat herd.
Okay.
Aw.
Just
Probably
never.
her family's
Yep.
branch.
She just never
That's fine.
did anything.
Good for you, girl.
Who needs a man?
Who needs a man when you've got like 37 goats?
So
Yeah.
That's what I always say.
alright. Sure.
Gregor, Dawson, there is a quest that you guys started when you agreed to go help Rosa. No, when you guys had agreed to help Rosa, a different quest. It's called Beauty Within.
Oh.
That's the one when you're going to the
Go
castle.
Ancestral.
Oh.
Remember that time that we all had jobs and mine was like map person?
Right.
Wow.
Is that what you are?
I think we had rest.
Good morning, tavern. I would love to drink your darkest roast, and I'll have a plate of the eggs Benedict. Thank you.
Yep. So you say that, and a stubby little man comes around the counter, carrying your order, red-faced and puffing because he just doesn't get much exercise, and he hands you this platter of food that you just ordered, and he just looks at you kind of like full of fear because you just beat up the strongest person he's ever met in his life. Here you go.
This looks delicious.
What?
COVID has changed us.
We're entirely different characters now. We changed alignments.
Okay, so snapping out of it. Thank you for the breakfast.
Oh, because it's morning now.
I set it on the table with a clatter, and I sit down and I maintain eye contact with the red-faced stubby dwarf who won't stop staring at me.
He's not a dwarf.
And
He's just a small man.
Just a small man.
Yep.
And I eat my breakfast while maintaining eye contact, and I nod.
And he lets out like a very animated gulp of like you see his Adam's apple move, and just a gulp of kind of nervousness, and he nods, and he's just kind of just manically nodding at this point, just hoping that you really like this food because he doesn't want you to kill him.
I nod slowly. I do like the food. It's good.
I feel like in the first episode you were afraid Gregor was gonna kill you guys.
You did make that joke.
Should we not be?
Yeah. Do you remember that? Anyway. It's okay. I'll
Dryas-
remember when I go back and
Yeah. Dryas outside, wandering around the village.
Udon is still in bed.
That is
Oh right, yeah, you can't wake up.
Yep.
I walk down the stairs and then see this weird standoff between Gregor and the guy who brought in his food, and then I kind of back out because I don't want to be a part of this.
You just go back upstairs.
Yeah, I go back upstairs.
You can wake Udon.
I will.
Oh, hey man.
You didn't do it yet. He said he will do it. We're all waiting
when I'm
at
good
the
and
edge.
ready.
We're really excited to start playing
I'm just
D&D.
trying to
Yeah.
keep things moving along.
We'll be in the next realm, and remember, there were 4 of us. And
Abby's been quiet for a really long time.
You guys, seriously though, one day I'm not gonna mention it and I'm just gonna wait. You guys will be in a dungeon and you'll be like, Abby, what was your initiative roll? And I'll be like, I'm not. I'm sleeping back at the tavern right now. I'm seeing
was
that.
3 days of travel.
But I feel like Udon as a character contributes so much to the conversation that we would notice right away.
We'd probably die.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
There's the voice of reason in this conversation, right?
Sleeping.
Our leader, band. Band.
Our lead
None of us
singer.
are consistent voices of reason.
No. Which is good. We're all equal.
I'm
parts.
situationally wise.
We're all
Yeah.
flexible.
We're all
There's
masses.
never like a leader. It's just like whoever just picks the ball up that time.
Well,
Bless this mess.
so Greg, you'd probably see this, but Draya's walking past the window of the
See
tavern.
her blue iridescence
Yeah, because
pass
we're
by
winter
the
clothing.
window.
But she's just shouting, "Shy! Shy! Shy!"
Strange to see a shy person shouting. That don't make sense. I go out looking for your dragon.
Yeah, she flew off this morning after a butterfly. And, you know, she doesn't have the best sense of direction. I think it's from not being in the ore. So I don't know where she is.
Good
So,
luck with that.
yep. Shy!
To remind you guys, the geography of the town, real quick. There is a goat ranch, tavern, an invention shop, the bookshop, the mineral shop, and the bakery.
I sigh
Croissants.
and I walk back down the stairs of the porch of the tavern and I put my hands on my hip and say, "Well, if you were a little dragon, where would you want to go?"
A tree?
Let's find a tree then. And I make my way off
All
in
right.
search of this dragon.
You are in the mountains right now.
Well, the village is on, like, the plains.
There's some trees. Fine.
I roll to find
Do a
do
perception
a
or
perception check
Yeah.
to see a tree, and
See
that
if
is
you
a 18.
Okay.
I got 15.
Both of you simultaneously spot the same tree. It's
That looks like one.
I think so.
it's
yeah.
the only tree.
It's a really good roll.
It's got like
Yeah.
a little memorial plaque dedicated to Mildred Johnson.
Mildred Johnson.
A real name.
Also written on the plaque. Yeah, so you see
We'll run to the
you see this
tree.
one tree. It's not a big tree. It's maybe 8 feet tall in total.
I investigate it for the dragon, and that's a 7.
You
Okay.
know, but she can turn invisible.
That's going to make this difficult.
I'm gonna.
Did you bring any bacon?
I mean, who doesn't?
What does she eat?
I got
Yeah,
a nat.
feel free
I got a
to-
nat
you
1
feel free
on
to-
that perception.
Get woke and join us anytime.
She likes berries.
I'm drinking coffee in
Oh, you did wake
the
up?
tavern
Yep.
lobby.
I'm outside the tavern watching this whole scene go on.
Okay.
And
So
I'm inside the tavern watching you watch.
Oh,
And I'm like, what's happening?
yeah, so the tree's a bust. There's no sign of a dragon.
So you got
Big
7. I
dragon
got
or
a nat
otherwise.
1.
I leave the tavern and I just like casually walk up to you. Hey man, what's going on?
Well, Draya's shy about something, and Gregor is
I start climbing the tree.
trying to get her out of her
Start
shell.
what?
I
Climbing
start
the
climbing the
tree.
tree.
Okay.
That's a
Athletics.
19 dexterity check.
You grab one of the tallest branches, which is how tall is Gregor again?
7 or something. Like 5.
Okay, so you're able to reach almost to the top of the tree. I mean, it's only an 8 foot tall tree, so you just kind of grab it and climb up in there, and you're standing, and your head's above the leaves, and you just kind of look around.
I just like, so he's invisible, and I just start shaking the tree.
Oh no!
I think this is an exercise
Shy.
routine.
Interesting.
Shy, you can have a treat.
There's just like a random peasant, just a bald miner, and he's working on.
Did you see a bald miner? I think you were like miner, like a young
This
kid.
12-year-old smoking a cigarette.
I was like,
And he's like on his way to the mine. He's got the pickaxe over his shoulder, and he just stops by, like Like he's just watching. He just stops in his tracks and he's just super confused.
Oi!
Hello.
Seen that tiny dragon?
She's not that tiny. She's like the size of a cat. She's purple. She's really cute. Her name is Shy.
Yeah, sure. And he just and he leaves and goes back to work.
Hey! You lie to me? Did you just freaking lie to me? Did you lie to that woman?
No.
Don't make me come down there.
No, I haven't seen any cat dragons. Not one.
Gregor is yelling at random people, maybe we should intervene.
Went pretty well yesterday. Oh,
So he got in a fist fight yesterday.
yeah.
Hey guys, what's going on?
I can't find Shy.
Greg, are you stuck up
Oh,
Yeah.
No.
She flew away and she
No,
gets
all right.
lost very easily.
I get out a piece of my bug jerky.
Ooh.
You think she'd like
Digging deep in the inventory.
You could try.
Is she
She's very light in her palate.
What does that mean?
Like berries and leaves and
Like
little bugs.
Sure.
Well, it's bug jerky.
Okay.
Sex
just
as
a
light
little
as it
piece.
gets.
I just start waving it around.
Finnegan's mouth starts watering.
Hey, Shy! Don't be shy.
Or cry.
Oh, cry. You are a bard. Do or die.
You could play for her. She may like music.
Oh, that's true. Okay, I get out my.
Abby, I love how you do the motion of getting out your
I
instrument
know.
every time. It's so
our
great.
listeners are really. They're only just getting half of the
Right.
magic.
It's true.
Yeah. Anyways, so I get out my Saturn and I put the jerky like kind of on a string on the Saturn, and I start playing a little diddly, and I roll because we were playing D&D.
Yeah, roll a performance check, please.
Ooh. Hey. 24.
Okay, so you're standing by this tree, you're playing this little diddly, perform insanely well, and there's a building near you. It's just kind of it looks like at one point it was a really nice home, and it's kind of half really nice, half in shambles.
Does it have a water wheel?
Yes, it has a water wheel, but there's also just kind of like a lot of gadgets and gizmos strewn across the lawn. And there's this front window in the house, and you just see the midsection of that window just shatters, and you see
break their window?
you see this little fairy dragon just zip out. She just crashed through the window.
A window?
And she's just zipping towards your instrument because it has bug jerky tied to the instrument, and
Smell travels on sound waves.
she flies right at your instrument. She's got a murderous glint in her eye to eat for this bug jerky. What do you do?
I see her coming, and I take the bug jerky and I like throw it right in front of me.
She's almost like laser vision, like tracked to this jerky, and she just dips straight down and kind of crashes into the ground. There's a puff of dust. It's very dramatic, and she looks up and she just kind of like she's taken a bite, and then she like whips her head up, and the bug jerky like flips up into the air, and she like lifts her head up and opens her mouth, and the bug jerky just falls right in, and she's just chomping. While this is happening, you hear the voice of a man from that house, and he just says, "Hey, little fella, where'd you go?"
Oh gosh, vandalism. Okay, we have two choices. We can run. We can hide.
Shy!
We can quick turn ourselves into.
And then through the
It's too late, he's
front door of the house,
I stay up in the tree and blend in.
an old man, probably in his mid to late 60s, steps out of the building, and he's got like this crazy goggle ensemble on his face. You can't make out his eyes because of the wacky gizmo on his face, and he's just kind of looking around, just kind of he's just looking around, and he's yelling, "Little fella, where'd you go?"
Hello, sir. That window. I wonder why it just spontaneously combusted. Sorry.
What window? Whose window? What's a window? Oh, that window. Yeah.
Nice.
I think something just the window just broke. I think it tried to eat my friend.
The window tried to eat your friend?
Yes. We were having a lovely chat. I was showing my little friend my newest invention, and then suddenly she just shot through the window.
Jerky'll do that.
Oh,
Jerky.
you're friends with my dragon?
That's a dragon?
And he
Yes.
steps up to you, right up next to you. His like lenses are like right in your face, and he's just kind of like looking your face, so that inspecting your face, and he's.
Are you crazy?
You know, I ask myself that a lot, but I can't remember, so no?
At that he like steps back with just a genuine smile on his face, and he just kind of chuckles, and I like you. And then as he's looking around, he glances down at the ground and he sees Shy, and he says, "Little fella!" And he gets down on one.
You know,
his
actually,
knees, and he starts
her
petting
name
him.
is Shy. It's not Little Fella. I'm not sure. That's a really weird name, but it's Shy. She doesn't get out.
Okay, Shy. It's good. Did you name her?
I did, I think. Yes.
It's a good name.
Thank
And
you.
then he just ignores you, and he's like petting Shy.
It's me and Bart.
And she kind of like she thinks that he has some more bug jerky in his hand, and she kind of like nips out at his finger, and it's just kind of like, it doesn't bleed, but it's like
She does 1
red.
point of damage. That's
takes a flash.
literally the extent of her bite.
And he just pulls his hand back like, "Ow, ooh, careful."
What are you folks doing?
We're on tour.
I love when we lead with that. And then on the side, we're saving the world.
Saving
Priorities
the
are
world.
important.
Everybody's got hobbies.
Saving the world, eh? Saving the world, eh? So
What's your passion?
so what genre?
This is your day job.
What?
You say? He says so saving the world, eh?
Yeah.
What genre?
And he looks to Udon.
Mystery with
Fantasy?
a flair of romance.
Are those
Action
music
adventures.
genres?
Those are music genres.
I like it. I like it.
I stand
Well,
by it.
Nice to meet you, fine folks. And Shy.
And he just
Yes.
kind of, yeah.
Who are you?
My name is Morris.
Crazy old Morris.
I'm an inventor.
Alright.
That's my shop. That with the windows that eat things.
What do you invent? Tell us your life.
What's your trade?
My father's a genie. He's crazy. I roll stealth.
Okay.
And that is a double door. That is it wasn't 8. I promise. It's a 10 still. I have been up in the tree and I have tried not to move because I don't want to be.
Okay, so with the 10, you stealthily step down.
I know I don't leave.
He's just in the tree.
I'm just in the
Oh.
tree.
He's hiding.
I want to stealth
Gotcha.
up in the tree.
Gotcha.
I just don't want to be noticed by Morris. I'm not feeling like.
Okay, so with the 10, your foot like kind of slips a little bit, but you're able to like grab on and like hold yourself steady, and you don't make any move.
I make a new branch pose.
And you're good. You're
All right.
You're stealth. Yeah. So Morris is
I'm an inventor. I just kind of invent a bunch of stuff. Gadgets and gizmos aplenty.
This crossover.
What's it? Just fair.
What
about thingamabobs?
20.
Ah! My kind of guy. Oh, God.
25 actually. But anyway.
Do you ever leave the palace walls?
Only when the windows try to eat my friends. And
Oh, darn.
Have you ever gone to the ball?
Off.
yeah.
What are we trying to
It's
do?
already-
What's our focus?
We were gonna find our friend, the girl from yesterday.
We need to go to a dungeon and play
What was
D&D.
that?
That's why we need to find her.
Yeah, we had a
And
quest.
she's the one who we
Who?
saved her little goat.
No, that was her friend.
Who?
But she has the goats that we need.
Our goats are at the goat ranch, but there was a girl with a book named Rosa.
Rosa?
Yeah.
That's my daughter. Yeah, she's a bright girl. The town thinks she's kind of odd.
That's rude.
But I don't, because I'm her father and I love her.
Yeah, parents are always disillusioned about
Aren't
their
we?
children.
Yes. You clearly.
Well, my parents thought I was a perfect child. I was like, I'm going to the library to study. You know, who actually did that? Anyways.
Rosa?
Do you know where she is?
Anyways.
Not a clue.
That's...
Not a clue. She might be, I checked the town square.
Okay, cool.
Friends. At least Finn and Udon, I have no idea where Gregor went. At least I may have forgotten.
Like he was never there.
But... Wait, I think we should buy some potions.
Oh.
Before we go.
Potion seller.
I
Go and get the
would
battle.
like some of those.
I have 4 right now.
You have 4 health potions? Holy good.
Not gonna lie, guys, I just looked down to check my character sheet to see how many health potions I have, and I just found a lot of information about everything that's not a single character. Because I'm a DM.
I have no health. No, I have 1 health potion.
Oh.
I guess that's not
I
bad.
don't believe in health potions.
Wait.
That's why a bunch of rats almost killed you.
I have 1 health potion.
Sure. If you part with
Matt, you're the treasurer, right?
Yersh.
What? How much is in the group fund?
for money.
Quite a bit. We have 635 gold.
Woo! Were we gonna
wow.
do something with our fort, or did we already do that?
Well, you guys are kind of away from that
That's
place
true.
right now.
Anyway,
So
Another
we
problem
can
for
blow
today.
all our money.
wait, okay, why do we need to find this? Why do we need to find Rosa again?
She's
Morris,
gonna
why should
go
we
with
care?
us to the castle to
Why?
find this person who's missing.
Okay.
My memory
The
is.
Ancestral.
Yeah, that.
Okay. So I thank you, sir.
Crazy man.
Yeah, Morris. That's my name. Don't wear it out.
Okay, I just won't call you it ever again.
That's rude.
Can you point us toward the town square?
Town square.
And he just kind of points in the direction that you guys came from, you know, from
Great.
the
Tavern.
the tavern, because
Right.
the tavern is in the town square.
I feel. Thank you, sir, for your hospitality. Bye.
Anytime, anytime.
I go to the town square and I investigate to see if I can find this Rosa.
You know, maybe he really doesn't know his daughter. Very
Did
well.
he?
Maybe
And I
she's
go
at
to the
tavern.
potion seller.
Yeah, so you rolled.
14.
15.
Perception.
Yeah. I rolled investigation.
I was doing perception, but
That's
we're
yeah, it's
looking
an
for
investigation.
Rosa. Well, then it is 12.
Okay.
I'd be stares really long at a park bench. I don't see her.
If she sits down, I'll be ready.
No. So with that investigation check, you look around the town and she's not outside.
Hey, anyone in the vicinity? Do you know where a girl named Rosa is? Where I can find her?
That's so embarrassing.
Good thing you're hiding.
I know, I'm in the potion seller
Oh.
store, and I hear her shout that, and I just like turn the blinds shut.
Interestingly enough, Gregor,
Yeah.
you in this potion shop, as you're turning the blinds down or whatever, from around a different aisle in the potion shop, Rosa like pokes her head out and she's like,
And we make eye contact.
"Is someone looking for me?"
I guess,
Yeah. So
manner of speaking, I was looking for you.
oh,
Does that...
no.
why'd you shut the blinds?
Because there's a strange person out there shouting. I think she's crazy, probably a drunk.
Rosa!
Probably homeless.
Here, friend Rosa!
I'm
Rosa!
gonna use minor illusion to create a loud voice saying, Rosa,
Now
your
there's
father's
3 crazy
looking
people.
for you!
And
Listen, lady, I wouldn't go out there.
and then she hears that and she says, "Oh, my father, what has he done now?" And she runs out the building.
Wait, do you need protection?
And the door kind of like shutter closes behind you.
She didn't even look at me. And I
return to the potions.
Hey, look, she just came out of that potion shop. Oh,
Really quick, I'm gonna do the scene with Dawson, with Gregor, because that's where we left.
But I
Well,
also need my potions.
you know how this goes. Potion seller. Going into battle. I need your strongest potion. Potion seller. I am a knight. My quest leads me to a dangerous dungeon. I require your strongest potion. How much for a potion of health?
A potion. Well, we have a variety of potions. We have potions of healing, potions of greater healings, potions of superior healings, and potions of supreme healings.
How much for the regular?
50 gold pieces.
How much for a grande?
225.
And I shouldn't even ask, but the venti.
2,500-ish.
Whoa.
All right, can I go ahead and just make the potion purchases for the whole group?
Yeah. Well, should we just use the
Yeah, using the group funds.
Say you pickpocketed Finn.
I have one. Unless I'm like robbing you of a scene, you guys want to do with the
No,
potions?
no, I literally just want potions.
Okay, so like, what do we want?
So you have two, because you.
Two
And I
regular?
have three. You have three, and you gave me one, so I have two. What do you guys have?
I have one.
I've got 2.
Okay. So.
And how much do we have in the group fund?
635.
And do you have healing spells?
I don't.
I do.
You have
and
your
you do.
lay on hands, and you have cure wounds.
Wait,
right?
I have cure wounds and land. I have
you do?
healing word, and you also have cure wounds. I'm pretty. Your Citrine can do it. I'm pretty sure once a day.
yes.
We
Again,
get-
I have.
Well, we'll use them
You're
eventually.
heading into a
If we get
dungeon.
if we get 2 and Abby gives up 1, then all of us would have 2 equally.
Plus our
2 health
spells.
potions. Regular
Yeah.
potions.
You just want 2?
Yep.
All right.
So-
That will be 100 gold pieces.
Here you are.
Gregor realizes he has no money. He grabs Finn off the street. Pay this man.
Thank you, potion seller.
And
Oh,
so
we should have been here 2 weeks ago. They
so
had a potion tasting.
so while you're buying the potion, Rosa, she actually steps back in, because she remembers now that you from yesterday, and she talks to the potion master, and
You say I left an impression.
and she says, "Oh, actually, they're coming with me to the castle." And he looks at her kind of quizzically. You're trying to go to the castle again? And he looks at you, and he kind of he hands you the 100 gold pieces back, and he gives you another 2 health potions, and he says,
Wait, so we got 2 or 4?
"So you got 2
Okay.
for the price of 0."
Oh,
Or
sick.
so you got 4 for the price of 0.
Wait, what?
And
Oh.
we'll get 2 more. And I give them 100 gold back.
Okay, so now you have 6.
What?
You have 6.
Unless
crap.
we just want to do the 4,
Why
save
don't
our
we just
money,
save
and
our
buy
money
that
for
4.
now?
Save our money.
On second, I changed my mind.
It's this like long montage of you just kind of like trading money and potions back and
I've
Should we
got
just
tears in
each-
my eyes. I've
should we
already
just
made
each
peace
take
with
one?
spending this
Yeah.
money.
Yeah.
So we just each take one.
And he says, Rosa has done a lot for the shop, and this is important to her, and I want to help. So yeah,
That's
keep
very
your
kind.
money.
Are you feeling as generous with that potion of cloud giant strength by any chance?
That it's a fake.
How'd you do it?
So just water in a bottle?
Water
Food coloring?
and blue food coloring.
What a sham.
And a giant glass potion
Are these
thing.
even real
Potion
potions?
seller after my own heart.
Dang.
Potion seller, you how?
You're a rascal.
Are these fully potent health potions, I'm wondering?
Oh yeah, well if that's fair, how do I know the red ones aren't?
You could drink one and find
Does it
out.
taste like
Yeah.
fruit punch?
I'll risk it. I've never understood how the economy of health potions
Yeah.
work. Can you take a sip, good to go, and save
I
one
feel like
poultice,
that
or
is
do you need
so-
to drink the whole thing?
Yeah.
It's like pop, it'll go flat.
Crack open.
That's so like a good way to put it. Oh my god. This is a good point though.
Don't leave the Sprite open. Let's
I think you
Let's
could.
finish.
I think you could maybe pop it open, do like a Arcana check on it.
I
or
trust
something
it,
like that.
and I think we should.
And you can tell also, just for storytelling purposes, you could tell from his interaction giving to you. I will say that the little interaction about the giant potion that was actually real. That is a hack fake potion because it's like 100,000 gold pieces. But you could tell from his statement of how Rosa has helped so much and how much this means to her that he was entirely genuine giving you these potions. So you now have, how many did I say? 6?
4.
You gave us
4.
You gave us
4. So now you have 4 potions. And
So we all kind of meet on the street and.
You ready to do this? We are
Taking my
goats!
sword.
So here's the option with our horses. We can try to stable them into this town because we're probably going to return here. Or if we go to certain places, we can have my unicorn teleport them to our fort.
The unicorn can teleport all the
Up to
horses.
3, yeah.
Can the unicorn be summoned and teleport with it? So like.
Yeah, I mean, I may be able to communicate to her through the oar.
Oh,
At
okay.
night.
Because if we could all summon our horses from anywhere,
Yeah.
then maybe send them back to the fort so that they're comfy at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is some random stable way to pay for.
Yeah, I agree. Let's save money.
Like a cow.
We're taking goats anyways, you know?
I feel bad being so far parted from you.
Did you name your horse?
Costello? Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Don't worry, guys. Lario and Luigi will take great care
Yeah, our
of the
2
horses.
guards that we don't really pay.
I look at the scrawny stable boy and I say, "Yup, I'm stabling you."
Okay. So I go over to Leora
I
and I
remember.
kind of do that like head touch thing and like just kind of pat her a little bit. Okay. Take our 3 other horse and little pony thing to the fort, please, Leora.
Fort Haven. It has a name.
I know. I said our fort. Anyway.
What are your horses again? Your names?
Mine's Bodhi.
Bodhi.
Byron.
Boy, girl.
Girl.
You know Byron.
Finn hasn't checked.
Girl Byron.
Yeah.
I see you looking at Bodhi there, boy. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, eh?
Oh, goodbye, mighty steeds.
And Luna's just hanging out.
Oh yeah, Luna.
I noticed Byron kind of looking at me after
Oh, yeah,
Gregor's
there's-
fond farewell to his horse, and I just kind of go, shoot.
Oh.
It just kind of, Byron looks at you with the closest thing that a pony can get to, like, sarcasm, and just, and turns around in a huff.
I make
Yeah.
a face at him as he was walking away.
So Leora like tries to at least touch each of the other steeds like with her horn or foot or something. Just
They all hold hooves.
her horn lights up and they all like get surrounded by oar light and just vanish.
Cool.
I hope that worked, but
What? Where did we just send them to the plane of nothingness?
trust the order. The order is
They're
everywhere.
in horse heaven.
Trust the universe.
The universe summoned us to be the fated chosen ones. That's the last thing I do is trust it.
In like 12 sessions, we're gonna see this horrible mass of horse flesh.
Rolling towards us, making disfigured neighing sounds.
As it rolls past you, Finnegan hears just a sound that sounds oddly human saying, "I'm Byron!"
Look what you've done to us.
That's too horrid.
We should go. What's your unicorn's name again?
Leora.
Leora. Okay. Well, yeah. Should we? I'm now. I'm mounted on my goat.
The goats.
Yep. So you guys have all gathered at the goat ranch.
Oh, these things kind of scare me.
Atala,
I wanna fall off.
the person who runs it, she's kind of she got all the goats all saddled up and ready to go for you guys, and
Saddled goat.
they're mountain goats, so that means nothing.
They're probably like the giant
They're giant.
mountain
Oh, they're
goats
big.
in Battle of the Five Armies. When the dwarves randomly have them.
Oh yeah.
They are definitely rideable size, except for Finn. There's just a normal goat.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That picture He's like always really super behind us.
Tala has saddled up all these mountain goats for you guys, and she sees you arrive, and she looks at Rosa, and she kind of embraces her, and I wish you luck.
And off
Good
we
luck.
go.
And yeah, you get on your goats, and Rosa leads the way up this very treacherous mountain path up towards the castle.
Have we talked to Rosa about her determination to get to this castle?
Just
Seems
about to
like-
ask her about it.
Yeah.
So Rosa, if I may, unless you want to ask.
No, I was checking to see if we've
literally
done
the
that
next
already.
thing I was gonna say was.
Finn starts to talk and then Gregor just
And I feel really
So far
bad.
behind, nobody notices.
So you've gone to the,
She wouldn't have heard you anyway.
so you've gone to this castle a few times before. Sounds like you have a fairly intimate relationship. What's your what's it to you? And what are we heading into?
The castle, it's very important to the people of my village, and it's very. I don't know. I'm worried about it. We haven't heard any news from the Ancestral, or any of the
And
people
you have no
who live there or work there.
personal stake.
And I just
A lover, perhaps?
she turns away, and she turns away from you, and she just says
Dawn
it's just.
sees all.
It's just really important that we find out what happened.
Okay. Is he handsome? Is he tall?
Just how big was the beast?
And she's just kind of like intensely riding towards the castle. She's not.
Guys,
answering.
she seems a little tense. I think we should. You're right.
Did you hear us? We asked.
I throw like a random piece of bread at you. The bakery.
The goat starts going for it.
I'm gonna roll to see if I like actually hit you. Oh. What should the thing be?
You're just rolling a dexterity check. Yeah.
17.
Okay. So
It's above my AC.
You throw. So you no. So she throws it at you, and it soars right over the goat's head. The goat sees it coming, and like bends it, like tips its head back to try to catch the bread. It misses, but it like kind of headbutts you in reverse, and you take 1 point of damage.
That's not good.
So anyway, Rosa, like, tell us about your life. Like, you know, we're on this long journey here. You might as well get to know each other, you know?
My father's an inventor.
Yeah, we met
He
him.
seemed a little off, not gonna lie.
I'm sorry.
I mean,
You know, but-
he was really nice to my dragon.
Says Drya.
I liked him.
You weren't even in that conversation. You were.
I was above it. I'm above that sort of thing. I chuckled to myself and puffed my pipe.
We all
And
just.
the goat's ass bobs so high because riding a goat would be so uncomfortable, and I like lose my pipe and down the cliff.
Tumbles down the mountain.
Think about
Just so
riding
you
a
guys
goat.
know,
They're like,
just-
boing, boing, boing.
Just so you guys know, just for word picture's sake,
I'm J-Fag.
the path that you guys are on. The reason why you're taking mountain goats to this castle
Like my horse unicorn.
Gosh.
is because the path to this castle, for all intents and purposes, this path doesn't exist for anything other than a mountain goat. Yeah, so you guys are on just this super treacherous path. Just
Practicing the incantation for levitate under my breath.
Oh my god.
you have Featherfall, right?
So do we get to the castle?
Yeah, so
We
you guys
probably
are
see it in the distance.
you guys are on this just horribly treacherous path. And you look up to the cliffs above you, and you see this magnificent castle built into the side of the mountain.
I hear the.
Yes, and there's a narrator talking. And there's stained glass. But yeah, so you see this castle, and I mean, it is just giant spires and towers and a massive gate, all kind of coming to the edge of this. What from a untrained eye, again, the path leads right up to this gate, but to an untrained eye, there is no path. There is no way to get to the gate of this castle, so it needs no moat. It needs no real defenses because it is a mountain. This castle is. You take the path up, and the gate is kind of it's open, it kind of permanently open.
It appears to be permanently open, and you go through the gate into a dead courtyard.
Perception check to see how overgrown it is, and that's gonna be its 18.
With your 18, you see...
And maybe to gauge how long it's been abandoned.
What you see is dead. There is no overgrown, because there's nothing.
It's not like
growing.
Green vines have wrapped around everything. Like
it's dead.
Oh.
There's you can see the landscaping that used to be so incredibly kept. You see the shrubs that are all just kind of the inner skeleton of the shrub, and the fountain in the center of the courtyard is full of a green murky water. And also, aesthetically, it's raining, and it is dark, and it's almost like an actual atmospheric change from one side of the gate to the other.
Rosa, how long has it been since you've heard from anyone from here?
It's been a couple of months.
How is that possible?
This looks like it's been ruins for years.
It's been a couple of months, almost an overnight change, and I don't know what happened.
How many times have you been here?
To the courtyard since this happened. This is my 5th time.
I have a question for you. Each time that you have come, has it become progressively more dead, or was it all dead all at once?
It has looked this way since the beginning.
Okay, so it was all at once.
Yes.
So it's not like time is different here. It's just something is
I don't think so. Just something happened. It changed, and we haven't heard anything from the people who live here, and I can't find any sign of them.
Did you encounter any danger in your previous visits?
I mean, she obviously came back.
I've come alone so many times that I dared not venture too far.
And do you plan on venturing forward with us today?
That was my hope, having brought 4 adventurers along.
Well, what do you 3 other adventurers think about letting this innocent young girl from the village fight with us?
Well, what do you have to offer, I guess? Not in, like, I'm sure you have your great personality. You're really pretty.
Do you play an instrument?
Like, you're cute, but
Personality wasn't the first thing that came to my mind when you asked that question, but...
But we'll probably encounter some dangerous stuff, and we have before, and it's almost killed us several times. Are you...
Has killed us.
It has,
yes.
really valid.
Me, not them.
Are you willing to help us, or are you going to be a burden to us? And I want you to answer it honestly.
She looks at you, trying to gauge your intentions and
trying to
everything.
be insightful.
Yes. But she's not. She just after staring you down for a little bit, she kind of pulls her cloak to the side to reveal a short sword, which she.
Looking for this?
She throws off her cloak and is wearing a white robe and a beard.
That's what they used to call me. That was my name.
But no.
I shall draw you, sorry.
She pulls her cloak to the side to her short sword on her belt, which she kind of unclicks from the scabbard, just for ease of withdrawal. But
Oh.
there's a short sword on her head, and you did notice before she does have a bow on her back and a quiver of arrows.
Remington Snap Scabbard. Love it. It's a good addition. What year?
And she looks at you and she says, "I'm ready to fight."
All right, good to know.
I think it's very noble to fight for something you believe in.
Thank you.
I attack her.
What? Is wrong with you?
Okay.
Oh my god!
16.
Alright, that beats her armor class.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Rosa's
With your
dead.
sword or with your fist?
So right before I'm about to land the blow that I see she isn't deflecting, I divert, and then I want to see what she does next. She was supposed to block me.
Yep.
But I beat her AC. That's
Yeah.
Morris, we tried to look after your daughter.
She looks at you with this sword kind of like inches from her face. She kind of like smirks and she says, "I wasn't ready." And then with a
Not 20.
Do we have to use our health potions on the two?
That's why we have them free.
with a 22.
Oh, that hits.
She pulls her sword out and with the point jabbed right underneath your armpit.
All right, let's go.
Excellent.
I
Do
believe
you-
in us and her.
Rosa, do you have a suggestion on the best way to get into the castle?
And she looks at you and she not in a sarcastic way, but she gestures to the double door entrance in the middle of the castle and she says, "I was just gonna go through the front."
Finnegan, what do your sorcery senses tell you?
I'm gonna take a gander at the atmospheric change and see if I can sense if it's a spell of some sort.
Okay.
Like an arcana.
Yeah. That is 21.
Okay. You get an almost painful sense of enchantment magic. It's almost like this thickness of enchantment that is just every one of your senses as you're casting this arcana check. Every one of your senses is just overwhelmed and overpowered with this just intense enchantment spell. Almost like when you're done with this check, you're winded from just the sheer intensity of the level of enchantment surrounding you.
What'd you find out, Ben?
I admire the handiwork. This is some seriously powerful stuff, gang.
Great.
I love
The rest of you and Finn, you may not even notice exactly how what this investigation has almost done to you physically, like exertion wise.
Gonna break my other arm?
No, but you guys did notice watching Finn do this check. You know, the vein popping out of his temple and just kind of almost a like a bloodshot almost look in his eyes. I mean, this took a lot out of you. You didn't take any damage, but you are. It exhausted your body.
You need a breather.
1 point of exhaustion.
Perception check for entry points into the castle from where we're standing. But that's a 9.
You see the double door entrance that Rosa pointed out. And that's all you got. You got this dead courtyard that you in, and you got the main entrance.
Shy scurries into Dry's bag. Entrance visible. She's just doesn't like it.
I'm going to
never
cast
seen
Mage
that
Hand
yet.
to open the door.
Okay.
Mage hand. What?
I draw my sword.
Okay. So this invisible hand kind of floats out from you to the front door, and there aren't really hinges on the outside, so it knocks. Clink, 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 clink. Just and this echoing
And then
knocking.
I suck it right back in. So
Is that what you meant to do?
I mean, I kind of panicked.
And
Get ready, kids.
you guys kind of stand there in silence for a little bit, trying to hear if someone responds or something happens. And one of the two double doors, the one on the left, creaks open
Oh, jeez.
slightly. It is ajar.
A jar opened the door.
And a jar of cherry preserves rolls out the door and
delicious.
explodes. And you all die.
The thing I love most!
Yeah, so no, the door is now ajar.
That's some serious magic.
Joshua. Before we walk in, I use my mage hand to like open it up a little bit.
Yeah.
See inside.
And I'll go first. So I walk up slightly ahead of the party, right, so that I'm in front of the door. Then you push open the door, and I hold my sword out ready.
Okay, so as you
And
guys
I'm ready in action.
as
So
you guys-
if anything attacks me,
Okay.
I attack it first.
Awesome. As you approach the door, the other door slams open, and 4 gargoyles are standing in the entrance. So 2 walk towards you, 2 stay stoic and stone within the doors.
They're about to attack us?
Yeah, so everyone roll for initiative, please.
Does Gregor get a free hit then?
Yeah, he did prepare an
Is-
action.
I just got that 20.
17.
It's like a
20. Darn, I wish I had Shatter.
I do.
Hey.
That's what I was
Oh, that's
thinking when I
right.
heard gargoyles.
The first in the initiative order action is Dryad.
So he doesn't get a free hit in because it's ready to action.
I readied an action
that
specifically
would-
in
Not
case I was attacked.
surprised. Oh yeah, I suppose.
I mean, your action.
I would love to use that opportunity, but I don't need to. If you want to call it, since I was technically not attacked, I don't need to get.
I feel like since they were walking out, like, I don't know, I feel like you would
They
have
were-
like backed up to
Yeah.
me.
I feel like
surprised.
specifically like being like the door did swing open surprisingly, but I was specifically bracing myself
For an ambush.
a surprise. So
I'm gonna grab my battle axe in one hand, my shield in the other, and I'm gonna run up to
You have
this
a battle axe?
one. Yeah, I got it, and it can't be. It's the acid one. That was really not good. That's 8 hits. I'm guessing it's a no.
That does.
Well, that's great.
So that was number 1, and you missed. And now it is Finnegan's turn.
Okay. I will shoot an acid splash at one of them. That is a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Crit fail.
Yay!
I always wish they could take double damage on crit.
1 damage!
Oh,
Okay.
bummer.
It's a droplet.
Acid.
You're on your own now!
The stone.
and I
Oh.
very handily have a ring of resistance to acid.
Handy dandy.
Okay. And now it is Gregor McConnell's turn.
Yes, I charge the gargoyle next to a dryad and double team on it.
Tell me the numbers when you're saying
Number
it, just
1,
so-
yes.
Cool.
Our good old tag team.
That is a 9.
Misses. Udon, your turn.
Yeah.
So it is actually Rosa's turn. I apologize. She runs back about 20. Rosa runs back about 20 feet, knocks an arrow, and shoots it at number 2. And she hits it. She shoots his arrow at it, and it chips off a little piece of stone from it, but ultimately doesn't do a whole lot.
But she hit him.
She did hit
Which
it.
is better than me.
And now it is Udon's turn.
Okay.
I am going to cast Shatter.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah!
A sudden loud ringing noise, painfully intense, erupts from a point of your choice within range. Each creature in a 10-foot radius sphere centered on that point must make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
A creature takes a 3d8 thunder damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one. A creature made of inorganic materials such as stone, crystal, or metal has a disadvantage on the saving throw.
Are you so you're casting it on both?
It's 10 feet.
So it
Oh,
wouldn't
so-
affect our friends in the front.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. So if I cast it like right back here, it would attack.
And what's your spell save DC?
14.
Okay. They both fail.
Yeah. 17.
These chicks take 17. Okay.
Whoa.
Nice.
Seriously?
Yeah. I rolled an
Whoa.
8 and a 7 on it.
Dude,
Nice!
shattered. Holy.
I forgot I have spells!
You see Finn do one little acid drop, and then you just do like a. Inspired by you.
And now it is Gargoyle 1.
I-
Alright, it's gonna attack. Who are the 2 in front of it?
Me and Dawson.
Okay. It attacks Gregor McConnell.
Darn.
And it
misses quite spectacularly. But then with its second attack, it attacks Drya.
Disadvantage because of Gregor's shield. You have your shield out? I hope.
Do you have your shield up?
Yes.
Okay. Your AC?
It is 18 because I have my shield.
Because it gets 18, and it's disadvantaged.
Sick.
And now it's the second gargoyle's turn, which runs up behind Gregor, and it gets a 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Okay. All right. Okay, that's going to be 3 damage. It bit you, and now it's swiping out with its claws. And it misses. And now it is...
Me! It's me, Drya. Okay, sorry.
Welcome to try. Welcome to try. This is Daddy the soul.
Tell Mario you're copying his dad.
Okay, I'm going to go for Gargoyle 1. I'm going to try with my freaking axe again. Crit fail.
No.
No.
Break that axe.
I not have.
Megan?
Yeah.
No!
What weapon was that?
It's my battle axe.
Okay, it's for your battle axe. And it glances off the side of the side of this gargoyle, and it slightly damages the blade.
Is it -1 now?
And now you have -1 to your attack damage.
That's...
What are you gonna do, Finny?
I'm gonna shoot some magic missiles and duck and weave around this tight group of fighters here and hit gargoyle number 1.
With all 3?
Yep. 13 damage.
It's angered, and it is now Gregor's turn.
Alright, and then I attack gargoyle number 1, 8, 19 damage.
Hit.
9 damage.
So with one magnificent swing, you hack off one of its wings.
Ooh, dope.
Right.
Whoa.
You perfectly slice the wing off, and it falls down and shatters on the ground.
Dope.
I forget what it's like to hit things.
Rosa shoots another arrow.
Yeah, go Rosa.
Number 2. Rolls a 19 for damage. Now it is Udon's turn.
Can I quick investigate to see how these boys are looking? 8.
8. One of them's missing a wing.
Okay, go for that one.
I get out my crossbow boomerang action.
Okay.
10.
You miss.
Okay, so I shoot my crossbow. I miss. Immediately throw my boomerang. Like 23.
You do not miss.
Throw my boomerang. 3 damage.
Alright, and now it is number 1's turn. It's that one's turn. Bites Drya.
Disadvantage?
Yep. I'm still got my shield.
Okay. 19.
No way.
Darn crap.
Barely hits. Just goes right past my shield.
And mine, apparently.
Yeah. It's like,
We both had our shields
Yeah.
up like together, and it just swept.
7 damage.
holy cannoli.
And then its second attack. He
Oh.
swipes his claws
Oh,
at you.
enemies.
Disadvantage.
And, well, that's the first roll is a miss, so it misses you. And now it is the second one's turn,
No.
which is right behind Gregor. So it goes for Gregor again.
Yeah. 18 is my AC.
That's 15. Okay. And then its second attack is exactly the same. So it misses both hits on you, and now it is
You're dodging without even looking.
now Drya's turn to redeem herself.
Oh, hey guys. I'm no Gregor. I'm gonna hit this time. 18 to hit.
That hits.
Alrighty. 11 slashing and 2 acid.
On which one?
1.
Number 1. It is bloodied.
It's crumbly, you mean.
It's literally
Yes.
bleeding.
Getting done.
No squeeze blood from a stone.
Stone blood. Water. This is just the acid.
Yeah. And now it is Finnegan's turn.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot for him with another acid splash.
Oh boy, oh boy. Okay. He failed.
He did?
Yep.
Yay!
Get him.
Oh,
6 damage!
tell me a story.
Oh,
Alright, I am sending the bubble of acid over the heads of my companions, shooting it like a basketball so it like flies up, hits the guy right square on the head and washes down, washing away everything about him.
Wow.
Just
Wow.
Okay.
dissolving him into like a little puddle of sludge.
things got very Raiders
The
of the Lost Ark.
redemptive power of acid splash.
And yeah, he's all meltified.
Be baptized.
in acid.
And now,
I leave his eyes for last.
it's Gregor's turn now.
Yeah.
Oh, and I turned right around and put the shield away. That doesn't help me with the elven sword, so I can keep my shield and I hack at
You're like position.
and I crit fail, would you believe it, on my strike against Gargoyle
You
But I have an elven blade, meaning it's of superior craftsmanship and is immune to damage. By my elegance.
So you swing out with your sword, and the tip of it clips against the gargoyle, and it actually it rotates the blade, causing it to slip out of your hand and fall to the ground.
Ooh.
My wrist. And now it is Rose's turn, and she's going to shoot an arrow at it, and she hits it.
Go, Rosa!
It did some damage. Now it's Udon's turn.
Investigation check on what this guy is looking like. It's 21.
He's a very scuffed step.
Okay, I'm gonna do the crossbow boomerang combo. Boomerang! 22 to hit. 10 damage. And then I shoot my crossbow. 18 to hit.
That hits.
1!
Alright. Does 1 damage.
Just a little pebble.
Yeah, it's Gargoyle 2 now, who is going to attack. It's running at Udon.
He gets an opportunity attack.
Give me the noodle.
Gregor gets an opportunity
Oh, yeah,
attack.
I do.
Yarn.
Come at me, bro.
Opportunity attack that is going to be a 20 beyond 20 to hit. So
A hit.
Yeah, alright, let's
Don't walk away from me.
Ooh.
My friend Gregor.
Finish with you.
Oh wait, my sword's on the ground.
Oh no!
You-
So you wouldn't. Oh.
You punch it.
Oh,
Well, no.
If you're going to attack it,
Can I draw
you
my
can punch
hand
it.
axe? Can I draw my hand axe?
During an opportunity attack?
No,
Why is that? It
I
probably
mean-
is what you have.
not for an opportunity.
Because it's a reaction. You probably
Like
don't have
some
time
fun
to.
stuff.
Bash him with your shield.
Okay.
Yeah, shield.
Here are alright, I'll punch him or shield bash. You can use your shield as an improvised weapon, so the damage would be 1d4 plus strength. So yeah, I'll do that. Shield in hand, it turns and runs away from me, and instead of reaching out to pick up my sword or drawing my hand axe, I just run at it and do 6 damage with the sword, with the shield.
He tries to run away and you're just like.
Okay, so with that,
Him off course.
you see, you kind of feel like it just didn't do as much as
No.
it could have done. And now it is the gargoyle's turn. It's charging at you, Abby, and it rolls a.
I suppose he's gargoyle number 1 now.
Yeah. I'm the number 1 gargoyle.
It rolls a 19 to hit you.
Whoa.
That is.
And with its bite, 7 damage. And then with its claws slashy, a dirty 20 to hit. 8 damage. And now, it is Drya's turn.
Wait, I hit last time though. I'm not a complete failure in this fight.
Just a sort of failure.
Just a sort of failure. I'm gonna go up with my battle axe again. Ooh, that's a 24 to hit. 5 slashing and 2 acid.
I think it's turn.
Before I attack, I want to take a look at the other 2 gargoyles who are standing there and see if they're making a move.
They have not moved.
Oh, okay. Flavor. I'm going to shoot a firebolt. Oof. 10.
You hit the door behind them, and the door starts on fire.
Oh my
Oh my
god!
god! Oh god!
Gregor McConaughey's turn.
Alright, now I pick up my sword and strike
It's
at
very
him for 20,
That hits.
14 damage.
Rose's turn. Arrow. She hits. This thing is not looking good. It is now Udon's turn.
You're right in front of it.
I take out my long sword. I'm gonna use one of my lucky
Yeah.
points because yes, I have the feat lucky.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Beat
And
is
I rolled
broken
the
and needs to be
same
removed.
thing.
It's the gargoyle's turn. It tries to bite you, and it misses. Tries to slash your face off, and it misses. Drya could be the storyteller of this fight.
Guys, I haven't done like much at all.
Get with it, Drya.
I'm trying. Okay. It's 15 to hit.
That misses.
Hey guys, I missed.
And now,
My
it's Finnegan's
God.
turn to tell a story. Maybe.
Maybe.
Finish her.
Dang. 9. I'm getting worse.
Gregor,
I shoot the other door.
Must I do everything myself?
were you going to do fireball again?
Yeah.
You hit the same door.
16 to hit
Not hit.
and 10 damage.
Tell me the story.
I lop off
Its stony head, it crumbles.
Oh my gosh.
What is going on here today? Dryer, what was that? No, you're fine. Finn.
Let me try again.
Well, you did get one.
I set myself on fire.
Whoa.
I got 2 hits in, you know. It's off morning, afternoon.
Very low on health.
Like,
Not
how
like
low?
very, very low, but like
Yeah.
less than like I'm at 18 and usually I'm at 33.
Right.
I have one of my health potions. I have my whole heart.
It's okay,
I'm
I
a
have-
2 on the Enneagram.
By your love and your care.
I just
Take a step
discovered
back.
this incredible book, this wise teacher.
Turn my life around.
Gregor McConnor's big secret. He's a 2 on the Enneagram. It's been buried so deep down. I've been so unhealthy for so
Oh
long.
my gosh.
Anyway,
Descending into your 8. Wow, anyways, LOL.
More
I
of the
mean,
story
do
is
you want to use
I
a
run
potion
up,
or?
plant a hand on your forehead and cage your toe.
I would maybe do healing word now, and then save cure wounds for
Right.
like the battle.
What is?
Although healing word is nice because you can do it as a bonus
We
action.
could take a short rest in the courtyard since you're all weak.
Yeah, this place
I
is
mean-
cozy.
I do have Song of Rest,
I took some damage. Did you guys? You guys didn't
which
take any damage. We can always wait to do a short
gives
rest.
us an extra
Fine,
1d6.
I definitely don't think
Back.
this is a safe place to rest.
Right. Okay.
I'll just stay where I'm at for now, and then like hopefully everything.
You could take a health potion.
Yeah, I guess I do have 4. Okay.
Why do you have health potions?
Maybe we're just gonna get
wanna
really
save
stingy
them,
with
you
them.
know?
And there's 2 still inside.
They have a.
There's 2 gargoyles, yeah. There's 2 statues.
Perception check. 16. I'm trying to decide if they look like they could spring to life at any time.
You, to the best of your abilities, cannot see them coming to life.
Finn. Acid.
Is that a spell slot?
No, it's a cantrip. Okay, just do it.
Then do it.
And
You said they're melting the stones for the next 10 minutes.
yeah. And if they're really inanimate, then I don't think they can make a dexterity saving throw.
So you just do the damage?
Whatever.
Do you cast acid?
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
Okay. The acid splashes on the one next to you, and it's
So I wasn't going near them.
no,
we're
the
not
one that you're aiming at,
Okay.
and you hit it in the face, and the acid just kind of swims right through its face into the wall behind it, and it just melts. So it's not alive.
I switch on my dark vision and I step inside the main
Oh my
hall
god.
of the castle keep.
Maybe we are the chosen ones.